about a testament to safety features. How about a Jerry Bickle-built race car for Sidney Frigo, the Corvette, the Brazilian that's racing alcohol dragster, alcohol funny car. This took everyone's breath away for a long, long time. A car that just continued to bleed off energy before finally coming to a rest on top. Took the NHRA Safety Safari a little extra time. The car was in a weird position. And just for precautionary reasons, they did put him on a backboard and took him in via the helicopter just to get checked out. But he was responsive, talking, and there's your safety right there.
Tires, but not in the middle of the track. You've got to dive down low. You've seen what Briscoe could have done.
This is it. One lap. Oh, there goes Ryan Hunter-Reay and Ryan Briscoe. And Briscoe flies. Oh. Briscoe flips and flies. They just start bouncing off of each other here. Hunter-Reay was going for a gap. It closed, and he came down into Brian, and the grass just caught the car and just flipped it violently.
Goodness me.
And very shortly thereafter, Ryan Briscoe gives the double thumbs up. Watch this, just a gap that closed again. It's Karam coming down, Hunter-Reay in the middle, and Ryan Briscoe, just the innocent bystander there down on the inside, and that nose just dove in like a dart into the grass.
Absolutely.
And flipped Briscoe.
In for the first time. Here's
he gets touched.
Oh, hit the 38.
Yeah, he get touched there. 38 car Simon Dolan up and full roll.
That's the reaction of the crew. Simon Dolan, one of the co-founders of the Joda Sport operation.
I've got a feeling they're going to go full course yellow.
Yeah. Boy, if he had just missed clipping the end of that tire wall, he could have skidded harmlessly across the tarmac.
Just tipped him over.
Yep.
They're losing many laps here trying to get this thing sorted out.
You may have been able to see the yellow accent.
Oh,
the number one car, race leader, Brendan Hartley.
Traffic.
Another car with him.
That's the Gulf livery Porsche, I believe.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
quite a bit of damage there. This is turn 3.
There's another look. Overtaking Hartley. Oh, man.
Oh, he goes up and over. Almost. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
That is amazing.
I thought he was on his roof, Bob. Let's take a look at it from the onboard. Switches to the outside. Oh, he was pushing it. He was pushing it. He was going for a gap there that was tight.
Not sure
just the closing speed we saw at those P2 machines earlier, Bob.
Yep.
Closing speeds are so dramatic.
98 coming into the pits, Phil.
Yeah, he looks like he's able to slow a little bit, but man, oh man, wasn't quite able to get it stopped. And look at the contact he made with our jackman and front tire changer.
We have an onboard from Gree Cooling Products, and we see that Pedro Martinez, who is the tire changer, got up immediately. Now, from onboard, look at this. John had the jack in his hand, and they tried to make evasive action of some kind, but Gus wasn't able to stop at all, and you saw that car completely spin around.
But those guys had the presence of mind to jump when that car got to them, Ray. And I'm telling you, I guarantee you that that was a whole lot better situation than if they would have been flat-footed on the ground.
And that's
You should know очень большая авария. Здесь переворачивается Фердинанд Габсбург на новой стартовой прямой. Несколько машин разбиты. Здесь я так и не пойму. Все-таки кажется, что уже...
Yeah, you can move once, but you can't just keep weaving across the race.
Oh no! Big crash!
It's a massive accident.
Goodness me! Oh, it's gone over the fence.
And it's on fire as well. So obviously...
Bastante gente empreendendo uma largada. Oh, Pedro Piquet. Aí a capotagem espetacular de Pedro Piquet. Uma imagem fortíssima nesse início de prova. A capotagem de Pedro Piquet, já a intervenção do safety.
Actually replaced the front wing, went back out, but then lap 14, Piquet was in control. Enerson greatly missed the braking point, and this was frightening.
Huge crash there for RC Enerson, and he's so lucky to walk away from that incident. Scary stuff.
Look at this, the best news of the day.
3.901, that's the best time slip. The first round of the Traxxas Nitro Shootout for funny cars. No parachute though for Ron Capps. Is this car going into the sit can? Yes it is, and all the way to the net. And over on its top.
And we have had a major incident going down the back straightaway. Sarah Cornett Ching and her Dickey's car number 2 has made significant contact with the inside safer barrier.
This is where her ride was, as leader Shane Lee was right next to her.
Yeah, and he got into the quarter panel, and as she brushed that outside wall, it was the big hit that happened down on the inside safer barrier that caused all of that damage to the front end of her Dickey's Toyota. And that car, Jim, is absolutely junk in every part. Shane Lee to the outside, just the slightest amount of contact, got her sideways, and watch this inside hit.
That track gets so narrow off of turn number 2. That had been a problem spot with the old pavement. And here again, let's take it up right on board with Sarah. Going around another car a bit slower, trying to stay in her racing mode. And in the lead lap, and that's all it took right there. One touch for the left front fender of our race leader, Shane Lee, on the outside.
Man, that was absolutely a wallop to the inside wall.
How about that? Oh, hold on, crew. That was amazing.
That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen a funny car do. And if there were a lesser driver that didn't keep their composure, that car came up, and when it came down, he didn't overreact. He maintained the steering in that car, and it landed. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in drag racing.
Look at Briscoe sideways. Briscoe racing it down through the corner, and there's a little contact as 799 of Cindric is going to do it. Michael Self will go by. 4 or 5 cars going to go in, and there's his teammate. The number 22 is sideways, and it looks like Snyder's going to spin.
Or Majeski does an amazing job getting by. Ash does,
Gus Dean made it through there, but it looks like the 10 and the 6 made contact, and that puts Weatherman hard in to that number 22 of Myatt Snyder. A lot of damage for Kyle Weatherman.
A lot of grip.
Pedal Fest top fuel. And a Coast Fest. But Brittany blew it up. Doug fouled though by 043 Red. Are you kidding me? That race had a little everything going on.
Only 7.5 minutes plus 1 lap left.
Oh
my!
Huge accident, a huge off. Ryan Tveter had spun. PK is involved. There was another car that's airborne as well, and the race is being stopped straight away. Red flag shown, and Ryan Tveter was the catalyst for all of that because he had spun, and then out of nowhere, but for a position, is Nico Curry. I'll explain why in a moment. Now, this is Tveter. It was the Verth corner, I was right. He goes through the gravel. He's back on the track. And Peter Lee is just unsighted, straight into the back. Corkscrews in the air. Piquet very nearly goes over as well, as he had a car knocked into his path. That is a monster. That's a huge, huge coming together, isn't it?
And as you say,
Yellow still at Brands Hatch because of this huge accident. Phil Driver in that Aston Martin riding up the back of a slower GT4 car that itself was trying to pass another slower GT4 car. Driver, a huge accident.
Just staying up high going in the corner. He's not following the truck in front of him. Don't know what's going on there.
Whoa! Oh, look out! We got trouble. This is going to hurt.
Oh my.
Yep. Keep your fingers crossed.
It'll be the number 5 car. Or is this a replay?
This looks like it's a replay.
Yep. It is the 5 car. It's Stefan Ortelli at the wheel. The car just snapped sideways and then did it hit the back of the Audi? It hit the Audi. No, just missed the Audi, hit the curbs and off it goes, cartwheeling across the track. Well, that is a huge accident, Chris.
Yes.
And the moment we suddenly saw the car coming into view.
Toyota, lights ablaze. Make sure the slower cars see them. Here we go. Oh my God! Oh my God! The Mercedes has taken off. That's Peter Dumbreck at the wheel of the number 5 Mercedes. The car flew right up into the air, over the barriers.
Throttle qualifying. The Lucas Oil Series was in eliminations. Look at the car on the left side. That is Mike Austin of Medford, Oregon. Grazes over the wall, hits a second wall, and then slides down and hits and knocks over a third concrete barrier. And you know what? He walked. Mike is a veteran driver. He actually finished 5th in the points in the Lucas Oil Series in 2010. But what you're seeing is a tribute to the design.
That left front corner structurally sound, and they have repaired it with big one. Oh my goodness. The 25 hit hard. That's Chris Cockrum.
Gosh, that's a hard hit. Scary, scary moment coming off of turn 2. Appeared to be the 52 of Joey Gase. Also got a piece of it damaged sitting inside.
That's a great. 2 tires on this stop. This car just loose early on in this race, but they did settle down.
Back straight away. 48 hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning.
Down. Busher. Oh, man.
Chris Busher on his lid and lands back on his wheels. Caution.
Oh, man, we saw 4 wide off the corner over there. I was afraid of this. Watch this. Watch this. You'll see it right in there where they're 4 wide coming off the corner. You see the 3 on the outside. It's
the 35 Gilliland above the 3. Now McMurray in the 1, the red car, comes up, just brushes Austin Dillon.
Turns him into the 35.
And Dillon gets into Gilliland. Joey Logano turned the 48. And Busher goes for a big tumble.
I didn't think that thing was going to stop rolling there for a second, DW.
Goodness.
We're capturing this. Look at rookie Chris Busher's wild ride down the backstretch.
It's been a while since we've seen one do this. We've seen it plenty of times here in Talladega in the past.
One thing I've noticed, I don't see a roof flap. Didn't come open yet.